Welcome everyone, it's Darius Barazandeh. Thanks for being here, and I want to give you an energy update for the week. It is, of course, Friday, and we've had a huge week at U-Wealth Revolution with some incredible sessions from people like Daniel, Jill Madsen, a new amazing healer, Lynch, the Electro Body Master. We're going to talk about how he released some energies in just seconds, and also incredible back with us for some deep ancestral clearings. It's none other than Lisa Thomas, and we did 5 big money and abundance clearings that you're all going to find down below. But I want to start out a little bit with what's been going on this week. There's been a lot of energies and a lot of things in our field that if you've been feeling heaviness or you've been feeling like a little bit of uncertainty which way to go, the big good news this week energetically for all of us who have been doing this work and plugging in is that we had a super full moon on the 7th. So this energy is going to play right into the weekend. And what a super moon really is it's a moon that's closer to the earth. So as you know, it looks bigger. And these energies of the moon affect the tides, right? Creates high tide and then low tide based on position of the moon, but they also affect us. We are 70-some% water. So when the moon gets closer, it can represent pulling out certain energies. And the Scorpio aspect of this supermoon means that a lot of that stuff that's been hidden within us, that's been sort of there under the surface that we've been wanting to let go of, is getting pulled out. So as you listen to this today and as you move into your weekend, you may feel a little bit brighter, a little bit more of your old self, even in light of some of the things that have been happening in the world. And this is the big key right now, is that a lot that's been under the surface is coming to light. And I want to make a note as we talk about the sessions and everything. One of the big themes that I'm seeing in the Lightworker community is a lot of people are really starting to expand what is their truth. So I ask if you see, a lot of things posted on social media and other places about different variations or versions of reality that people are discovering. Maybe they're questioning the narrative. Maybe they're questioning the status quo. They're questioning information sources. Be kind. There's a lot of light workers that will say, if it's not love and light, I don't want to see it. But at the same time, we have to understand that this time on earth is about bringing illumination to where things were dark. And much like if we were going to clean out our kitchen and we had something kind of unpleasant that was emitting an odor in our kitchen, how are we going to find what's there? How are we going to understand that? Well, we're going to flip on the light switch and we're going to want to see everything, and then we're going to want to put in a nice bit of cleaner everywhere. That's a little bit of what some light workers are doing right now. They're starting to see where the shadows were in themselves and also where those shadows are in our third dimensional world. So people are sharing, people are asking questions, particularly around what's been happening with COVID, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just allow, I hope, a lot of unity in our world and in our community to allow people to examine that, to allow people to have alternative views, and also to allow the whole earth to really look at this and say, where do we want to go timeline-wise? And in your own life, you may be going through that as well. And I do believe this super full moon is going to help you to feel more aligned to that deep part of you that is your truth. And those things that don't serve you, they're going to start to come up, they're going to leave, and now we can really look at the world and say, what do I really want? And I also want to just send a prayer for anybody that's in a part of the world where, you guys are maybe still in some sort of a lockdown, you're feeling a little bit encumbered. Try to get outside, try to get somewhere that you can ground your energy back into Mother Earth. Get out of the house if it's safe, if it's practical for you, if you're allowed to. Connect into Gaia Earth. No matter what, connecting in is going to help you. And for those, if you're not able to, or you want some energetic help, we brought in some of our most powerful sessions this week because our mission is to elevate your consciousness no matter where you are. And we needed some big answers, and Daniel opened up huge energies. I really feel the frequencies that Shamise brought were so huge, because a lot of what we've been dealing with is where maybe we've taken our light and we've given it to sources outside of our control. You know, our parents, our control systems, our education system, our leaders that maybe aren't fully understanding where we are going as a humanity versus where the old world was as a humanity. So that those structures are there too. And now with Shamice in the session down below, she does a false light agenda clearing to clear out any of those false light agendas. So definitely take a listen to it. It will help move you forward in a bright new path on the weekend. And Shamice still has openings for one-on-one help if you really need it, or if you want to go deeper into her work. It's been simply amazing this season. Now, the next day we had Jill Madsen on, and Jill's one of my favorites. She is at such a beautiful level, and we talked a lot about opening up some of the angelic portals. And she does some 12D etheric angelic clearing through this big activation that she does. But she also shares about 2 to 3 very special and profound frequency tracks that literally lift your vibration in a whole new way. They're very unique. You're going to hear them and think, wow, what in the world are they? They're called sigils. And these sigils sound unlike anything else I've ever heard. And at first I was like, wow, this is kind of strange, to be honest. And then when it was done, all the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. And I felt just this cleansing and this peace from an angelic realm. And I said, Jill, why do these sound like they do? And she said, well, because on the 12th dimension, these beings don't communicate in the same way we do. The sounds are different, the frequencies are different, everything is different. So if you're ready for a dimensional journey, listen to that session down below. And Jill also has some very special things, including some tuning forks that are able to actually clear energy at a wide variety of spectrums. So check it all out. Really amazing stuff. And then, oh my gosh, on Wednesday, it was truly amazing because we had Don Lynch, really great being of light. He is a new guest to our show, but he's been working the area of energy for 30, 40 plus years. Don is able to do some vital energy activations that literally he's going to show you how you can hold a certain frequency, tap, and release vibration or negative energies in seconds. In fact, we did this for anybody feeling like you're not good enough. Check it out. Right around, I would say like the, 1 hour and 20-minute mark, we do this. It's in there. Amazing. And the feelings are gone. So anybody can do this. It's totally possible. And this is what's really exciting. Now, the next day, I will say this too. One of the things about Dawn that I am so happy about is for anybody really feeling like you need help. He has one-on-one sessions for literally a 147. You're able to get one-on-one time with Dawn to go in and balance the body's electrical systems. And in these electrical systems that we have, if we think about our chakras and our electrical grid points, the way Dawn sees it is that any belief, any negative emotion, any feeling of not good enough, any blockage, even areas where you're finding discomfort, is an energetic imbalance. And just like balancing an electrical system, Don makes it so simple he can do it in seconds. So check it out. One of our most popular packages. It's truly incredible. And he's available right now with those help sessions. So no matter what you're going through, you don't have to suffer. And Thursday we had Lisa Thomas, which was just incredible. Lisa is a huge being of light and a gift. She does some DNA ancestral clearings. We did 5, I counted, in the group activation, and on those 5 we clear away some deep money blocks from others in our lives and from our ancestral inheritances that are not ours. So if you've been feeling like, wow, I just am not able to let go of this one thing, keeps holding on, check out what Lisa's doing. Really incredible stuff. I love her. She's amazing, Lisa Thomas. And I want to also let you know, we've had a lot of demand for Maria Martinez, and she has sessions open. And this is the last week for Jared Hewitt's early bird discount pricing for his amazing 52 weeks. So definitely check that out. I may be setting a reminder about that. I also want to let you know, we have a very special bonus from Clayton Nolte. I've been using the Clayton Nolte structured water device for nearly a decade now. It's been incredible. I've been using it a lot during these times. And if you want to get one of these devices to structure your water and lift your vibration and also keep your water in its like purest, most divine form, hydration is super important right now. A lot of people are dehydrated, but he's also including some mineral additions, 25 for the first 25 people that go deeper in any of the Clayton Nolte water products from Natural Action Technologies. They're including this mineral bonus, which is really key for added health and making sure that we uptake all the vitamins and everything to keep us safe, well, and also feeling good. A lot of times when you have a mineral deficiency, as I've learned, you can have a very low energy. You can feel really drained. You can also have just a mood suppression. So having minerals, having hydration, having that water get right into your system is so important, especially for where we're at right now. So we're adding a bonus to that for the first 25 people. Check it out. It's going to be this weekend as well. And I want to just send everybody off in love and light. And don't have any dowsing tools with me. I actually have one there. But what I want to do is just hold a space right now for everybody, and thank you for being part of the community. We are moving through a very interesting time on the planet. We're moving through a big connection point and a big portal that is opening. And I want to just open up everybody to maybe a little bit more of understanding your truth and what you are. And so if you're ready, you can just close your eyes, and I'm going to do just an activation prayer for everybody here today. And I just want to pray and hold space through all the angelic kingdoms and through all of the helpers and divine beings of light, that we begin to see more of our truth as a humanity. There are so many beings and systems that want to tell us what it is that we're here to do, that we are needing to do in this time. And for some of you, it's comfortable to plug into that. And for some of us, we have to. But I also want you to make note of that, but then also be aware of what you are. Be aware of the higher dimensional being that you are. So I just ask right now for anybody listening to this that the higher dimensionals that are helping us through this process, that are watching the earth, that they connect to you right now and you feel this tiny spark in your heart, this connection to your infinite soul, to your infinite soul field. And in this connection to the soul field, there's a light, there's a spark. You may have felt it when you were a kid, maybe when you were really excited, when you really felt good about your life and about possibilities. And if there's anybody here saying, I don't feel that, we ask that these divine beings begin to show you that it start as just a tiny tingle somewhere in your body, and that we expand it out, and they continue to feed this crystalline light grid that is coming in online all over the earth through your own body energy field. And this crystalline light grid begin to open up more of these possibilities in your body, that you can feel it this weekend through this Scorpio Supermoon gateway, through all of these energies coming forward, and all of the goodness through our guests and speakers, that you are now tingling in this little bit of tingle from the crystalline grid, and the higher dimensional starts to go through your whole body, that it fills up your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your legs, your lower root, and goes all the way through the chakra system to the solar plexus and the heart and the throat, the shoulders, everywhere, all the way out through the crown. This beautiful expression of what you are is what you has always been about. The human being and higher dimensional self connected and living in a 5D earth of natural, divine, beautiful, sacred light, aligned with Mother Earth, aligned to what we are, and aligned to this sovereign self that is amazing, all-powerful, and in its core is good. In its core is God. I send this energy out to everybody here today, no matter where you are, and I send it to all the world leaders and everybody who is involved in making this world better in their own way. I ask that they feel this divine spark so that we move into an ascended 5D earth with love, light, and tolerance for everybody, and all the truth coming forward in this time. Sending it to all of you in love and light. Much love, everyone. Thanks for enjoying just the space with me today. And take a listen down below. We got some great gifts and great sessions happening, and they're live until Sunday at midnight. Thank you, everyone, for being in my life. I love you.